This is Joe Spero with Beachwood News. Today, the state of our union is divided. Last night, at the House chamber in Washington, D.C., President Donald J. Trump gave the State of the Union address to the American people. Before the president began his speech, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi reached out to shake his hand, and Trump turned away. Some political pundits say Trump did not see Pelosi's hand. That is neither here nor there. Before the president addresses the nation with the State of the Union, it is tradition to give two copies of the address to the Vice President and the Speaker of the House and shake their respective hands. And that was not the end of the dramatic night. Throughout the address of President Trump, Trump talked about the many successes throughout his presidency. Many Democrats believe that these successes are not in his doing. Trump also talked about how President Obama, but he referred to him as the previous administration, and that he's saying that President Obama was a failure in his opinion. Trump also had many guests that he brought. Within one of these guests, Trump wanted to demonstrate how illegal immigrants is bad for the country, so he invited Jody Jones from Farmersville, California. Jody's brother, Rocky, was killed by an illegal immigrant. President Trump is trying to paint the image of how all illegal immigrants are bad people, and we need to protect the borders at all costs. Trump also talked about healthcare and pre-existing conditions, and Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi was not happy about what she heard. So at the end of the speech, Pelosi ripped up on camera the State of the Union address, as she was behind President Trump. Pelosi, a Democrat, and Trump, a Republican. This just shows how divided our country really is. It's sad to see. And the two most powerful people from their respective party don't get along. And so that just says, how are the American people supposed to get along? Trump used the State of the Union address to fight for his re-election campaign in this coming November 2020. After the address, Gretchen Whitmer, governor of Michigan, gave a response for the Democrats. She believes that it is important to recognize that the truth matters. Now let's move on to the Iowa caucus. The Iowa caucus is over, but the results have not come in yet due to error within the phone application that ran the caucus. As of this recording, 71% of the precinct is in, with former Mayor Pete Buttigieg from South Bend, Indiana, at 26.8%, with 10 delegates, in front of Senator Bernie Sanders with 25.2%, and also 10 delegates. There will be more news coming out of Iowa today, with hopefully 100% of the precinct results out to the American public. Now on to sports. A blockbuster trade in Major League Baseball happened last night, with the Los Angeles Dodgers, the Boston Red Sox, and the Minnesota Twins, a three-team trade. The Dodgers in the trade got right fielder Mookie Betts and starting pitcher David Price, cash, all from Boston. The Red Sox get center fielder Alex Verdugo from the Dodgers, relief pitcher Brusdar Guerrero from the Twins. And the Twins got Kenta Maeda from the Dodgers. Betts, a four-time All-Star and 2018 American League MVP, and David Price, a five-time All-Star and 2012 American League Cy Young Award winner, makes this trade a huge one that will for sure shake up the MLB. The coronavirus is getting serious. Over 24,000 people are affected in China, and it is spreading to the United States. Make sure to wash your hands and be careful. This disease is deadly. The death toll is soaring and is now at 500. Most countries have canceled flights to Wuhan, China, where the virus originated, and areas that surround Wuhan areas. Also, today is historic, being that President Donald J. Trump will be acquitted in the Senate and the impeachment trial for the president will come to an end. That is all for today with Beachwood News. Thank you. This is Joe Spero signing off.